Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of how to draw a mountain landscape tutorial. Last time we left off drawing these trees in time-lapse. I'm going to start off this video continuing drawing them in time-lapse until I finish them all on this drawing. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain to you how to finish up the mountains a bit. I'm going to add some more highlights and I'm going to shade them in a little bit more, just give them a little more of an effect. I'm also going to be transitioning this lake into a river here, so that's what I'm going to be doing in part 3, and let's get started. I'm going to put some little vegetation around in here. Nothing too much, but I'm going to put some in. But I'm really going to put just a little shrubs and some grasses in, so I'm just going to use my hard pencil here, or the charcoal pencil, and just going to make some quick strokes along the bottoms of the bases of these trees here. Alright, so you can see here I'm kind of doing a little crosshatch type thing here. I'm making the grass go in each and every direction. I'm just adding a texture layer here is really what I'm doing. But I'm also going to add a little bit bigger vegetation. I'm basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a few lines. I'm going to draw them up and have them arc a bit. Have another one come straight up. And I'll have this one arc this way, and I'll have one that reaches out into the water here. This is where my vine, I'm just taking it and I'm just shading it, like just going like this, one whole thing, and making it progressively smaller as it gets to the end. And it creates a neat little plant. So, when they're smaller, they look better. So that's what I'm doing over here. And I'll add a few of these along the shoreline. Along here, I'm actually going to grab a stick of my compressed charcoal here. This is the 6B compressed charcoal. All I'm doing is I'm going to darken where the land meets the water here to give it a little bit of a shadow effect. And I'm going to use a blending stick to work this in. Alright, so what I did over here, I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Start to quickly just draw some objects over here that will eventually be rocks. And for these, I'm just drawing just some shapes, not paying too much attention to how I'm really doing it. I'm going to draw a few smaller ones. On this big one, I'm going to add a couple, make it more textured than the rest. A small one. And you just want to use the blending stick and shade them in. And we're starting to form, it could be a river, but you can also make it into a pond if you really want to as well. But I'm gonna draw a few more rocks in here, just a few more smaller ones. You could also make these rocks have like a little waterfall on them too if you really wanted to. But I'm shading in some of these parts over here a little bit more, trying to kind of work it into a little cliff almost. Just seeing how it comes out. I think I'm gonna try to do like a little trickling waterfall off these. So I can have one come down, possibly over here, another one here, probably another one right there. So I can have like a 3 water spout type thing going on. Now when you're doing waterfalls, it can get tricky. So you can do it, but you don't have to. It'll look great if you don't. It'll also look great if you do. So it's kind of like a win-win type thing. What I'm doing right now, you could. This is how it would look if you didn't do it, and then you can kind of have this like as a little pond. But I'm also gonna do the waterfall just to show how it would come out. And for this, you're gonna need a good eraser. So these pink ones work just fine. If you have a kneaded eraser, those work good because you can mold them into a nice fine tip. But I'm going to use the pink eraser for this one. So working a few more rocks here and there. Put one up here. I'm just trying to give these rocks a stacked look. Just to get them nice and even. So, alright, so I'm just going to erase a little bit. Trying to erase too much. I'm not going to have like a raging waterfall. I'm going to have like a nice trickling one. So, just want to make sure you get the sharp edge of that eraser. Over here. So, alright, so what I've done is I've just taken my eraser. I didn't erase too much, but that's pretty much what I did. And then what really helps is if you have white charcoal, because then you can go over it and you can add highlights to the waterfall here. Just like that. Gives it a little bit more touch. I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper and put it down so I don't ruin anything I've done. But I'm just going to start off by blending in these mountains more. That's why you really need a blending stick, is you could just keep working the tones more and more and more. Alright, so I'm now just going to come back. I'm going to add some highlights to the mountain. I'm also going to do the same with my 6B charcoal pencil. I'm going to just come in and just add some darker spots to these mountain sides. There's only a few things left to do from here. You can add details here and there, but I'm just going to take my 6B and roughly put in some lines here and blend those in really quick. And also I'm going to take my white charcoal again. I'm going to put some white spots around where this water be landing to suggest some splashes. Have them come up a bit. Alright, so that's pretty much your finished image. But there still is one thing that's missing, and that would be the signature. The signature is the sign of approval that shows that you were done with your working piece. So I'm going to call this complete, and I'm going to sign it. And then that would be a finished image. So I hope this will help you guys, and good luck. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. So, but once again, good luck. I hope you guys can really work this one out. If you want, feel free to post back video responses or just give me links if you guys have attempted this. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. But I'll see you guys later.